Hey, little champs. Welcome to Peaceful Whisper.
In a bright, busy meadow where bees hummed over buttercups and daisies reached for the sun, there lived a little rabbit named Remy. Remy had the softest gray fur and the fastest feet you could ever imagine. But more than anything else, Remy was always in a hurry. He'd zip through his breakfast, one nibble, two nibbles, gone. He'd dash past his friends with only a quick wave, and he'd race the wind every morning, just because he could. You see, Remy thought life was all about getting somewhere. There's always something new around the corner, he'd say, and I don't want to miss a single thing. Tilda, the turtle, would call after him, slow and steady. Remy, slow down, you're missing the moments. But Remy just laughed. Moments will wait, adventures won't. And off he would go, leaving only a puff of dandelion seeds in his path. One morning, as Remy was bounding through the far edge of the meadow, where the tall grasses swayed like sleepy dancers and the trees stood older and quieter, he saw something strange. There, beyond the hill, a silver mist curled through the trees. It shimmered in the sunlight like moonlight caught in a bottle. Remy blinked. Well now, I haven't seen that before. And before another thought could pass through his mind, his paws were already moving. Over the hill he went, chasing the shimmer. He passed through the mist like stepping through a dream, and when he came out the other side, everything was still. So still. The grass didn't dance. The wind didn't whisper. Even the birds sang slower. Remy's nose twitched. Where am I? A gentle breeze moved through the air, slowly, softly, and a voice came with it. You've entered the valley where time slowed down. Remy's ears stood tall. Time slowed down? He whispered. Well, that's not very useful. I have places to go. The breeze just chuckled. Maybe you have places to be. Remy didn't quite understand. But something about the valley made his paws feel heavy and his heart a little curious. So instead of running, he walked. That was the first change. As he padded gently down a winding path, Remy noticed a tree with silver leaves that shimmered like stars. Just as he passed, one leaf loosened from a branch and floated down. It didn't drop fast, oh no. It spiraled, slowly, softly, like it was dancing with the air. Remy stopped just for a moment and watched. The leaf twirled once, then again, until it landed right at his paws. Something about it made Remy feel still inside. That was kind of nice, he whispered. But I really should. Going somewhere? Came a sleepy voice. Remy looked up. An owl blinked down from the branches above. I'm trying to get back, said Remy. This place is too slow. The owl blinked again, slower than a sunset. Slow isn't bad. Slow lets you see. See what? Everything you've been missing, the owl said with a yawn. And just like that, the owl went back to sleep. Remy tilted his head. Then he took another step forward, but not too quickly this time. Soon, Remy heard the gentle sound of water. Curious, he followed it through tall ferns and soft moss until he found a stream as clear as crystal. It curved through the valley like a silver ribbon, not rushing, not bubbling, just flowing. Remy dipped a paw in. It was cool and still. Then he heard a voice, small and sweet. It's peaceful, isn't it? He looked up to see a dragonfly, its wings glinting like stained glass perched on a reed. This stream, said the dragonfly, has flowed this way for hundreds of years, not in a rush, not in a race, just being water. Remy sat down beside it. But doesn't it get bored? The dragonfly chuckled. Bored? Look closer. Remy leaned in. Beneath the surface, he saw a world he'd never noticed before. Tiny fish darting, stones that sparkled, a snail making its slow and certain way across a rock. It's all so calm, he murmured. Because it doesn't hurry, said the dragonfly. It just moves, one ripple at a time. And Remy didn't move for a while. He just listened to the stream's soft whisper and let time drift by like a leaf in the water. As the sun began to lower in the sky, Remy wandered into a wide-open meadow painted in gold and lavender. In the center sat an old tortoise, humming a quiet tune to himself. Remy slowed his steps. The tortoise opened one eye and smiled. "You've come far." "I'm not sure where I'm going," Remy admitted. "That's the best kind of journey," said the tortoise. "Would you like to sit with me?" he asked. Remy hesitated, but then he thought of the falling leaf, the stream, the way his heart felt slower here. And so he nodded and he sat. Together they watched as butterflies waltzed through the air. A deer stepped softly through the meadow. Somewhere in the distance, a bird sang a lullaby to the coming night. "This," said the tortoise, "is what life is made of. Moments like this. Not races, not rushing, just being here." Remy felt something inside his chest settle. For the first time, he didn't feel the need to go anywhere at all.
He took a deep breath. "Thank you for this moment." The tortoise smiled. "Gratitude," he said, "is what keeps us grounded. It's how we hold on to time instead of letting it run away." That night, Remy curled beneath a tree with blossoms that glowed in the moonlight. The stars above blinked slowly, like they had all the time in the world. When morning came, a soft mist returned, curling around his paws just like before. The gentle breeze whispered, "You've seen what you needed to see, and now it's time to return." Remy blinked, "But I like it here." "And you carry it with you now," said the breeze. "The valley lives in your heart." He stood, feeling something new inside him, something still and strong. And as he stepped through the mist, the valley faded behind him like a dream that left its light behind. Remy found himself once again in the meadow he knew so well, but it didn't feel the same, or maybe he didn't feel the same. The flowers still bloomed, the bees still buzzed, the wind still played, but now Remy noticed it all. He walked instead of ran, he listened instead of rushed, and when he saw his friends, he didn't wave and hop away. He sat. He shared. He told them about the valley where time slowed down and the tortoise who taught him to treasure each moment. Tilda the turtle smiled. "You finally slowed down." "I did," Remy said, "and I'm grateful I did." And so, little Remy the Rabbit, who once rushed past every sunrise, now greeted each one with a deep breath and a quiet smile. He still had fast feet, of course, but he only used them when the moment called for it. Because now he knew life wasn't about rushing to the next thing. It was about being here, now, grateful, still. So, if you ever feel like you're running too fast, like the days are whizzing by, close your eyes. Picture a quiet valley, a silver mist, a falling leaf, a sleepy stream, and a rabbit who learned how to stop and breathe. There is magic in the stillness, and there is time enough for everything. Good night, little one.
Thanks for watching, champs. Just don't forget to like and subscribe.